Okay, people, a little bit late in the day, but I finally figured out what I was doing wrong. This is multi-edits later of what I wanted to show you today. So, a few years ago when I started my laser engraving business hobby, I wanted to create jigsaw puzzles. Now, I knew the laser machine that I had before could do it, but never really tried it on there. And my upgraded one that I have now is able to successfully create some jigsaw puzzles. So there's several ways of doing it. One way, which is really hard, you could try and create all the puzzle shapes yourself. And if you're a graphic artist, which I'm not, you could probably do that. Another way that I have tried and was somewhat successful with is the Jigsaw Puzzle plugin for Inkscape. So if you have Inkscape, you can look up how to do the Jigsaw Puzzle plugin and create a jigsaw puzzle that way. But after trying that, I found a much better way of doing it, and that is using a puzzle generator. So let's switch over to Lightburn and show you. So this is the jigsaw puzzle that I created, and I'll just not output that. Just want to show you the actual jigsaw puzzle. And so when I go in a super fast mode, this is how it creates all the jigsaw puzzle pieces. It's all the lines horizontally, and then it does some vertical, diagonal ones, and then finally the outside. Now, the way I do it, I actually have an image, and I've actually sold several of these at some craft fairs. I actually engrave an image onto my overlay of my puzzle. So when I preview this and zoom in, you can see all the little lines, all the puzzle pieces and where they go. So I'm going to show you how I actually create this puzzle. So first of all, let's start a new project, and I'm going to go over to my jigsaw puzzle generator. So if you want to copy this down, I suggest you pause the video and copy that URL down. If not, you could always do a Google search for Jigsaw Puzzle Generator. Now, the Jigsaw Puzzle Generator has several options. One is the standard rectangular shape. The other one is hexagon or circle. Now you notice that my Star Trek logo puzzle had circular output, and I can show you how to create that. But I want to start with a simple rectangular puzzle. And I'm going to make this really small. So I'm going to make it 150 by 100. And I can set how many pieces across. Let's go 9 pieces across and 6 down. So, and you can change that. The other thing you can do with this is you can change the seed, which different shapes. You can also increase or decrease the tab, which is the puzzle end. And you can change the corner radius. But when you're happy with this, now some of these are a little close, so I'm going to back off just a little bit. Okay, so I'm going to download this SVG. And I'm going to overwrite an existing one. Yes, I don't really need to worry about it. Okay, so now that I have that, I can go into Lightburn and I can import that jigsaw puzzle graphic. And there it is. Now, I'm going to turn everything on here. Now, the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to ungroup all this. What I want is if I'm going to put a picture on here, I need a path. So when I mask it, I can mask it to the outside of my jigsaw puzzle. And just for now, I'm going to change it to a different layer. Turn that on. And I want to make sure this is still all ungrouped. It is. Okay, so let's hide those two. Of course, not all the vertical lines. And now I want to bring in a picture. So I can bring in a picture from my library. This is my sister's dog. I'm going to put it on not the cut layer, on a different layer, an image layer. I'm going to resize it a little bit. Resize it a little bit more. There we go. Maybe a little bit. Okay. So, next thing I want to do is I want to apply a mask to this. I'm going to select my image, down the Shift key, hold the outline, and apply mask to image. Now, I've done this before. Once you apply your mask to image, you can actually move your image in. And if you want, you can flatten the image, but I don't really need to worry about that. I can just turn on my lines. I'm going to move my image up and make sure this is set to line mode as well. And we can see my puzzle. So when I preview this, there's the puzzle. Now the other option you can do, that's one I haven't tried, is you want a colored puzzle, like a standard jigsaw puzzle you'll find in any hobby store, toy store, department store. You could maybe find, get a picture and cut it out so that it sits on top of all your piece of wood, and then when you cut out the puzzle pieces, then you have a colored picture puzzle. I have not tried that. Mostly because I just like doing laser engraving. So that's one way. So that's the rectangular puzzle. Just going to delete all that. Now let's go back to my puzzle generator. And I want to do this hexagon. Okay, so same idea. I'm going to, you can change how many rings you want. So say I want 8 rings. And I want to do a circle wrap. And I want to truncate my edge pieces. And that's how you create a circle puzzle. If I don't do a circle wrap, you can create a hexagon shaped puzzle. Or you can create a spiky shaped puzzle. Either way, once again, the settings are the same. You can set your seed, your tab size, your jitter, and diameter. Say I want to do this 200 millimeters. And I do want to truncate my edge pieces. And let's say I want to do 5 rings. Make it a little bit bigger. Same idea. You would bring this, say that you download the SVG, import it into Lightburn. So let's download this. I'm going to put it in my jigsaw here, place it, go into Lightburn. I can import my jigsaw. There it is. And I want to ungroup this. And I want to take the outside, put it on my cut layer. Once again, I'm going to bring in that picture. This one I'm going to, that's it. I don't really have a nice picture, so since it's ungrouped, instead of hiding my cut layers, my jigsaw pieces, I'm just going to try to do it this way. Mask image. And I can bring my image in here. And there we go. again, put it on a different layer. And move it up so I engrave it first. And I'm going to preview this. There's my jigsaw. Okay, so that's what I do. I create jigsaw puzzles. And they sell depending on the market and time of season. Christmas time is a good time to sell puzzles. Maybe birthdays would be another good one. So there's something you can play with. And once again, that website, I'll bring that up one more time. And once again, if you haven't copied down this link, pause the video and copy down the link, and you're ready to go. So take care, everyone. We'll see you soon.